You retire? You're not retired? What's going on?
Oh, I'm still active. I'm in active, yeah, training. I do train.
Is he going to do an exhibition? He wants to, yeah.
You don't want an exhibition. You just let it real then.
Or a real fight. Financial. I mean, any fighter that comes back, especially from retirement, a guy like Manny Pacquiao, it definitely has to do with.
Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao is officially back in training. At 46, he's preparing for a big fight on July 19th against Mario Barrios. Pacquiao is pushing through a tough training camp, sparring with younger fighters, smashing the heavy bag, and tearing through speed drills. His daily routine is intense early runs, endless pad work, and hardcore exercises that would exhaust most younger boxers.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like, come on, man. You've been out the game, retired. You haven't just been sitting around looking for fights. You've been retired, and you come back, and they give him a title fight. 46 years old, man. And this man is given a title fight. I mean, he's trying to be
his longtime coach, Justin Fortune, says Manny still has his famous speed and power. Those are the same traits that made him a champion in 8 weight classes. Fortune, who has trained Pacquiao for nearly 20 years, believes Manny is truly ready. He says, Manny just needs to be Manny. His experience is unbeatable, dismissing concerns about Pacquiao's age.
Yeah, what a fighter.
He just fought again. He just had an exhibition fight in Japan, which is ridiculous. Didn't look that good.
I used to like watching Oscar De La Hoya as well.
It was
Fortune points out that Pacquiao has fought 86 professional bouts, facing legends like Barrera, Marquez, Morales, and De La Hoya. That experience, he says, is a strength, not a weakness. Manny has faced every style and overcome every challenge a boxer can encounter.
Pacquiao returning to the ring to fight Barrios. That's not a surprise. It's been rumored about for ages. Fair enough. Pacquiao is not the first person, and certainly won't be the last person, to return from retirement to have a fight. Happens all the time. It's been rumored since he had his little exhibition fight. I don't mind that. What I really don't like is the fact it's for the WBC. The WBC, Mr. Simmons, a scumbag. How? And this is, again, everything that's wrong with boxing. I love boxing, but it's things like a man who's been retired for 4 years, a man who...
Still, critics argue that training hard is different from actually fighting. They bring up how strong Mike Tyson looked before fighting Jake Paul until reality hit in the ring. It's a warning that looking good in training doesn't always mean success on fight night.
Pacquiao for a world title. Manny Pacquiao's not fought for 4 years. He had that exhibition, but if you saw any footage of the exhibition, it looked terrible. It looked really bad. So he's not fought for 4 years. He's not won a fight for 6 years. He's 46 years old, and you can be 45 as a heavyweight.
Pacquiao's training looks intense in videos. He's shadowboxing fast and hitting mitts with power. But fight night is the real test. Even the best training can't hide a fighter's limits once the bell rings.
This should be Pacquiao's 40. What you said, 49?
He's 46, sir.
46?
Yeah.
Even worse. I mean, 46, 49. No, Pacquiao, stop. Stop.
But Manny isn't worried. He's always welcomed tough challenges, and his confidence hasn't faded. Coach Fortune agrees. He says Pacquiao's fast combos, sharp footwork, and southpaw stance still make him dangerous. Barrios is younger, taller, and heavier, but Fortune says Manny is still strong, fast, and very experienced.
Pacquiao getting back in the ring again for a world title fight.
Well, obviously, it definitely has to do with money, 1. 2, I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody, a lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring against Ugas. You know, he didn't look good. He was outmatched by, a fighter, a younger fighter. Barrios is no slouch. Barrios is a young fighter, bigger fighter, knows how to, control distance very well.
Even at 46, Pacquiao trains like a man half his age. He starts his day before sunrise with roadwork while most are still sleeping in the gym. He's a machine firing punches at the heavy bag, sparring with partners mimicking Barrios' size and style. Fortune watches closely, pushing Manny to keep his speed and explosiveness sharp.
Basically, your interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody, Pac and Tank, that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank and Pac.
okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't.
Pacquiao's legendary fitness is on full display. His brutal core workouts include hundreds of crunches and leg raises, building the rock-hard body that's helped him absorb punches for years. His footwork is also sharp, as he slips and counters. Like a dancer, his style is all about angles hitting opponents before they even see it coming. Fortune is making sure Manny stays that sharp.
Anticipating and eagerly awaiting the return of Manny Pacquiao. Listen, we can't not talk about Pacquiao when we talk about the welterweight division. Sometimes in these conversations we forget, he just dominated a guy that there's no way at his age he should have been able to dominate. Pacquiao could ruin everybody's
But what do you think about, do you think that he would ever step up?
Mental sharpness is just as important. Pacquiao and his team are studying Barrios carefully, his habits, his flaws, and his strengths. Manny knows Barrios is a young, powerful fighter looking to make a name off a legend, but Pacquiao's faced hungry fighters before, and it's never stopped him.
What possible good could come out of Manny Pacquiao fighting Barrios? What, somebody going to say, oh, Smitty, he might win. Okay, well, he wins. But what about the punches to that head? Look at Manny Pacquiao's face right here in this picture. This is how Manny Pacquiao looks now. Look at that face. Does that look like a guy who belongs inside the ring against a 20, I think Barrios is still in his 20s, I think.
29.
Okay. You know, we've spoken a lot on this program.
Young lightweight Giovanni Cabrera shared his thoughts when Pacquiao slips and lands that left. Age doesn't matter. It's all about angles. He added, if George Foreman could do it, so can Manny. Many agree that Pacquiao's style and experience can still challenge younger fighters.
Your sanctioning fee of 3% every single time this man fights, I think is absolutely diabolical that they are allowed to do this and they are allowed to put this man in this position. It's a kick in the teeth to every single fighter in that division that has been paying those sanctioning fees and doing it the right way. Like I said, I've no problem with Manny Pacquiao wanting to fight. He's a fighter. But, one, the people around him need to love and care for him and give him better advice. And two, the people that are supposed to love and care for the sport and look after the sport need to do a better job.
Some people doubt that Pacquiao can still compete at a high level, but not Terence Crawford, the WBA super welterweight champion. When asked about Manny's comeback, he said, we'll see. But he quickly added that he never counts out a legend like Pacquiao. If he wins, people will change their tune. Age doesn't matter. Results do.
And Manny Pacquiao coming back, what do you think about that?
I wish him all the best. I mean, obviously, look, the truth is the truth. He's obviously not the same Pacquiao that fought me, that fought the greats. I wish him the best. Be careful up there. You know, he's not young like he used to be, but I'm sure he still has that power. So anything can happen, but just be careful.
Thank you, Oscar.
Since you all talked about Christian Gangster's,
Oscar De La Hoya, a former opponent of Pacquiao, also spoke about Manny's return. He told Seconds Out that he wishes Pacquiao the best, but warned him to be careful. He's not the same guy who fought me or the other greats, De La Hoya said, but he still has power. Anything can happen.
I'm anticipating and eagerly awaiting the return of Manny Pacquiao. Listen, we can't not talk about Pacquiao when we talk about the welterweight division. Sometimes in these conversations we forget, he just dominated a guy that there's no way at his age he should have been able to dominate. Pacquiao could ruin everybody's
But what do you think about, do you think that he would ever step up?
Many in boxing see Pacquiao's return as both brave and risky. Barrios, 29, isn't just younger, he's a world champion with recent tough fights under his belt. Trained by Bob Santos in Las Vegas, he's faced top names like Tank Davis, Keith Thurman, and Yordenis Ugas, the fighter who sent Pacquiao into retirement in 2021. Barrios' last fight was a draw against Abel Ramos, showing he's been active while Manny's been away.
Yeah, it's surprising. Obviously, I know Manny very well. You know, he's a true competitor. He's a guy that if you put something in his head, and obviously to create more history, he's a guy that's going to give everything and, you know, try his best. That's what Manny, one thing I always learn with Manny is give 110% and try your best no matter what. So yeah, he's going to give it his all. Again, you can't beat Father Time, but